Hi there, thank you for joining me today. I'm Sandra at artypapercrafters.com. Today my project are these cute little treat pouches, and I know that treat pouches aren't different to anything you've seen before, but today I have created my own DSP paper, which I'm rather proud of. I love making my own DSP. I think it just gives more interest and gives you more choices. So we're going to make a start on that. I've also got my little tags from the Christmas catalogue Merriest Wishes stamp set, which coordinates with the Merry Tags framelit dies. And you can cut out these beautiful shapes and make lots of different shaped tags. I'm going to make a little bauble to go on my second treat pouch in a moment, and I'll show you that. These little tags I've made with Night of Navy, and then I've cut the top out there on this piece here, and I've also painstakingly cut the little deer in soft suede and the little tree in garden green. So let's crack on and make these little treat pouches with little bauble tag. So let's get started on that. So we're starting off with a piece of this white cardstock, which measures 6 by 5 3/4, and I've made it 6 and 5 by 5 3/4 mainly because you can then get 2 from one sheet of A4, so I think that makes it useful then, because then the bit that you're left with at the side you can make your tags with. So we're going to stamp it across the 6-inch side. Sorry, I've got myself confused there. So if you would like the centimetre measurements, that's 15.2 by 14.5. So starting with the 6-inch piece running across the top, I have prepped up my tag Merriest Wishes, and today I'm going to use real red ink, and we are just going to make our own DSP by going along the bottom here. So I left a little gap here because what you'll see I've done here, I've put some washi tape, and this washi tape comes from the Floral Boutique washi tape, which is in the summer catalogue, and I thought that the navy went very well with red, so that's why I've used it. So we start here and we go along with our Merriest Wishes. Let's clean that off, it's already getting mucky. And you go along, and it doesn't matter if you come off the edge of the paper, and then we want to go in the middle. And then you just fill in at the ends. And then up another row. And you just keep doing that all the way along. Try and keep it as straight as you can. And then last row, because obviously you want to leave a little gap for the washi tape across the top. And there we have it, our own DSP. So that's that done, and now we are going to get our tape and we are going to run some tape across the bottom. And a piece up the side. And then getting our pokey tool, we start off with the side piece first, so take the backing off that, and then you fold, and finding the middle position, you want to just go over by about 1/2 inch to give a good join, top and bottom. Fingers and thumbs, and then seal that down. Make sure that's good and firm, and then peel our tape off the bottom piece like that. This stuff has a habit of sticking to you. And then we put our seam just on the outer edge there for the bottom piece, and just press that down. And then we're going to put our washi tape across the bottom. When I can find the end, we are. There it is. So start with the piece that will be at the back and run that round the bottom. And then cut that off. Whoops. Like that. And now we're going to make 2 holes. No, we're not. We're going to put the washi tape on. No, we're not. Yes, we are. We're going to do the washi tape and get my act together soon. Right, so pinch it in the opposite direction and start putting your washi tape on at the back. Like that. And then with our 1/8 of an inch punch, we're going to punch 2 holes. Don't know what happened there. It punched it, but it didn't pull it out. That's better. A more positive click. And today I'm going to use the 1/8 of an inch gold ribbon, when I can get hold of it. I think that by the time I've done the bow, that will probably be about enough. Right. So now we're going to make our little bauble. So I'm I'm just going to thread this through first. So obviously you put your chocolate treats or whatever sweeties you want to put in there first before you seal it up. Right, so now we're going to make our beautiful bauble. The excitement of it all. So I'm going to bring in the big no, I'm not going to bring in the big shot. I'm going to bring this over to show you first. So I have cut on my big shot to start with a piece in gold paper and a piece in Night of Navy, and I've cut this one out. This one out here, that cuts that out in Night of Navy. And I've cut this one out using this one in the big shot, and you cut that out like that and push the little pieces out, and so that sits on there. Now we're going to make a bauble, and I'll show you how we're going to do that in a minute, but we need 4 of these and I've got 3, so we're going to stamp another one out and then we're going to cut it out with the big shot. So we want this little symbol here. Excuse me, I seem to have a frog in my throat. So put that on the block, and we need the red ink. So that seems to be a bit juicy today, that stamp pad. Try that again and see if... oh, that's worse. Oh. So, let's do the ultimate. This is an old card that I've got, so we're going to... if this happens to you and you find that your stamp pad is too juicy and you can't get a good image, then you can use a knife, a flat knife or something like that, or an old credit card like I've got here, and just push it back down into the pad. Because the one thing with Stampin' Up ink pads is that they are very juicy. But that's a good thing, because obviously you don't want them drying out the moment that you've bought them. And look at the mess I've got myself into. Right, let's try that again. So into the pad, and down again, and that's better. Right, good grief, I'm covered. Right, let's get that away, and let's bring the big shot over. So put that down, and with this little circle here, we are going to cut that out. Now it's moved. Get a bit of tape on that. So you can see that my boards are completely warped and I really need to open my new ones. I really do. Run that through. That's it. That's our 4th one. Put this away, don't need that. Right, now, so we've got our 4, and what we need to do now is we need to fold them in half. So you just get your fingers and fold them in half. You could score them with a scoring tool, but I found that that was a little bit tricky and that it was really easier to just fold them in half. And now what we are going to do is we are going to glue side to side. So side to side and glue, and press that down, make sure that they're even. Glue on this side, same thing again, glue down and press together to make sure that they're completely even. And then the last one, and press on there. And then you have 4 that are together, like that. And then a bit of glue in the middle. And put that together. Like that. And now you can see that that opens up and forms like a little bauble. Pretty. So now you put glue on both of the outer edges. Position that in the middle. And there we have a beautiful little bauble. And of course you could do another one, put it back to back, and you could hang that on the Christmas tree maybe. Look good, wouldn't it? Pretty. So that's our little bauble made. So where's our little treat bag gone? Here it is. So then we thread that through with our ribbon. I think it's very pretty, this. And now I've done the bauble, I haven't stamped a sentiment for the simple fact that you have got merriest wishes on stamped all over the treat bag, and I thought, well, perhaps you don't really need a tag that has a greeting, that this will just be beautiful as it is. So that is what I have done, and I think that that looks charming and makes a beautiful treat. There. Trim the ends. Trim the ends. Forget about all this mess on here. Should have used scratch paper. Driving me nuts, that is. So that is our little treat pouches made. So I hope you enjoyed this project today, and if you would like the details of how to make it and the products that I used, please go to my website, which you can get to via the down arrow button. That will take you to the project details or to my online shop. If you like any of these products that you've seen today and you don't have a demonstrator, I'd be extremely grateful if you could order through me. So until the next time, it's bye from me. Bye for now. Bye.